It's been so long since the last update. Let me give you a smile first. It shows that I have no intention of changing. Next, please accept today's little cutie. As usual, if you want to pet it, please line up in the comment section. Let's think together. Although the baby is only 7 days old, but his childhood balance is already seriously insufficient. Because unlike other seals, Harp seal mothers only nurse for about 12 days before leaving. During this time, the baby mainly does one thing: gaining weight, and gaining weight. Because half of the milk's content is fat, its weight-gaining efficiency is very high. And besides eating, he also needs to learn to swim. At this moment, the will and the body have a little disagreement. But in the end, the forced business was a success, because the insulating layer of fat hasn't fully formed yet. So, this practice session is only 2.5 minutes long, but he has already mastered the essence of the doggy paddle. Isn't it amazing? This little guy thinks it's amazing. Give him a thumbs up. Believe me, there's no middleman making a profit. In a blink, it's the 12th day. At this time, the baby's weight has doubled, and the seal mother herself has lost almost 1/3 of her weight. At this point, her mission as a mother is considered complete. She must return to her foraging grounds, and she won't be back. This moment is called decluttering. In the next month, the little seal pup can only lie on the ice, relying on its own fat to survive, until its fur coat turns into a skin coat more suitable for swimming. Then it can officially enter the sea. In this situation, their survival rate can be imagined. Given that the first story was a bit of a tearjerker, let's make the second story fun. This guy, I'd like to call him Godzilla, the Galapagos Islands Finra. The la is that, although he looks like he eats meat, he is actually a herbivore. That's why the crab boss is so calm in front of him. The body is a bit stiff in the early morning. He needs to warm up physically by sunbathing before perfectly entering the sea. This splash didn't even get suppressed. It's got the vibe of the Philippine diving team. So it's penalized, and the sea water temperature is down to only 16 degrees. But that doesn't stop it from diving 15 meters in one go. It reaches the grass and starts eating. Can last about 12 minutes underwater. And it can adjust its heart rate according to the depth. But that doesn't mean it can lie on the grass and eat for the entire 12 minutes. In fact, because the waves here are very rough, most of the time it can only be tossed around by the waves. This leads to their eating efficiency being very low. Often, they can only eat about 40 grams of seaweed after a risky dive. So, how much is 40 grams? Let me put it this way. Generally, a young egg weighs about 42 grams. I'm afraid he'll lose money on a single trip, and he doesn't dare to take the challenge. Otherwise, he'll be exhausted, plus the room temperature, and the waves. This could easily become his last meal. But with the protagonist's halo protecting him, if nothing unexpected happens, nothing unexpected will happen. Well, the one that makes it to shore alive is the protagonist anyway. Then, this is how it gets rid of salt. It's not a cold. Now its body temperature is too low. Its body is a bit stiff. It has to bask in the sun. It's afraid of getting warm again. During this time, it also has underlings vying for attention, providing a free mosquito repellent service. But there are always some silly roommates who want to do something extreme. I'm here. I'm laughing. Compared to the miserable marine iguanas, these ocean hooligans live much more comfortably. Right now, they've set their sights on bowhead whales, which are several times their size. Last time, their group showed off a sneak attack. They also won't be playing fair this time. The bowhead whales are currently engrossed in rubbing against the reefs. They use these natural reefs to clean themselves, like removing dead skin, cleaning off parasites and such. The effect is excellent. Currently, this natural rubbing bay is at full capacity. The orca group, of course, won't miss this opportunity. The size of the orcas is a bit inferior compared to adult bowhead whales. But this also means they are more flexible in their actions, especially in shallow waters. Their tactics this time are simpler and more efficient. They only need to stir up some trouble to cause a commotion, because the water here is shallow. Once the bowhead whales launch a counterattack, it's easy to get stranded in the chaos. Sure enough, a stranding happened quickly. Then it became a living punching bag. The orca group directly lined up and swarmed. Several tons of meat hammers repeatedly batter it. Nobody can withstand it. Then the stranded bowhead whale breaks down in seconds. It loses its ability to resist. And this group of hooligans are also picky eaters. They only eat the soft, fatty tongue of the bowhead whale, ignoring the other parts. So this story doesn't tell us. Cherish life and stay away from gambling. Next up is a long-awaited food coma segment. This episode's foodie is the giant anteater. Although this fellow's eyesight isn't great, he's a bit blind, but his sense of smell is sharp. So finding food isn't difficult for him. He also has the strength to open things. Opening up a food source takes only a few minutes. Time for eating. His performance is downright brutal. His tongue can extend about 60 centimeters. It can extend about 154 times per minute. It has sticky saliva. So watch the termites 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row. The termites are like, "Are you kidding me? This is simply Thanos." But he doesn't fish the pond dry, which is fundamental for a happy anteater. It will retract in a timely manner, so it can keep harvesting. Next is the throw your phone segment. Peccary friends, please evacuate in advance. Or you can also take on the challenge. Winning can help you overcome your fears, or win the chance to get a new phone. It's a win-win. Now let's introduce the main character. Pay attention, he's about to use his ultimate move. Now that's what I call a smooth Spider-Man. Calling out to the piers. The private parts can drift in the wind. A 25-meter-wide river channel. Arrive at the opposite bank. Fix it as fate dictates. You have to know it's only the size of a fingernail. So there's really something in its belly. But after completing many aerial cableways, he needs to go to the other end to reinforce it. As a result, he met a guy who wanted to freeload on the cableway. Our protagonist is very straightforward and decisive. You see, the path of freeloading won't get you far. Spider silk won't be wasted. Can be reused after being recycled. This time he successfully completed the reinforcement. And by the way, added other anchor points. So it can officially start spinning its web. It must be said that this guy really has something in him. Because it can also, in just a few hours, cover a large circular web of nearly 3 square meters. I seriously suspect he graduated from Pansadong's advanced class. Quickly, she opens for business. So he started eating according to the universal spider operating rules. This is standard procedure. No need to say more. Okay, that's it for this episode. I am Jin Yao. I often share, although it's 708, but illogical animal stories. Follow Jin Yao, no makeup exams. See you next time.